Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and welcome to a bit of a sit down video. I feel like it's been a hot minute since we just sat down and had a good old chat, and today I'm going to be doing probably one of my most highly requested videos to date. I cannot tell you how many DMs, how many comments, how many messages I have had asking me to do this video, and that is going to be my petite style hacks. So this is the petite girls style guide, if you will. All of the kind of best tricks, best tips, best practices, things to avoid if you are a short ass like me. If you are new around here, welcome. My name is Ellie and I stand at 5 foot exactly. So I am definitely in the vertically challenged range. I am on the petite of the petite scale. I am definitely classed as a shorter girl. So I feel like I'm quite well equipped to be giving these tips and tricks. I'm definitely on the shorter end of the petite scale. I know that petite usually runs from about 5'4", 5'3" and under. So if you are in the petite bracket, this video is going to be for you. Now, if you don't already follow me on Instagram, you might not know, but I actually do a Reels series full of my petite style tips for particular styling items. We've done loads of summer ones recently. We've been doing shorts, I've done dresses, I've done a bit of layering, and we are moving into the autumn months, and I have so many ideas for petite style guides to add to my reel list. I feel like honestly this list just keeps getting longer and longer. But if you're not already following me on Instagram, make sure to go and follow me there, and then you can see the reels for the particular items, whether that's how to style jeans, how to style blazers, cardigans, chunky boots, you name it. I'm going to be doing it over on my Instagram, so make sure you're following me and turn your post notifications on if you don't ever want to miss a post. But in today's video we're going to be talking more about the kind of overarching tips and tricks that I can give you, my holy grail of style advice, if you will. So let's jump straight into the video and chat all about petite styling. So my first tip is to always pair baggy with tight. I don't know about you, but I do love baggy clothing. I like things that are loose, lightweight, don't feel like they're touching my skin. I feel super confident in baggy clothing, but as a shorter girl, I have to be careful in how I style it. Baggy items with baggy items just do not look cute. They make you look a lot shorter than they actually are, and a phrase that you guys will know well if you are from around here is that I look like I'm wearing my mum's clothes, and that is the last thing I want to be looking like. We are all for dad chic, boyfriend blazers, mum jeans, but we are not for looking like we've gone into our mum's wardrobe and have picked out an outfit. We want to look chic, we want to look elegant. So if you are wanting to style a baggy item, make sure to style it with something tight, whether that's a baggy shirt styled up with maybe straight fit jeans, jeans that taper in at your waist, maybe some wide leg trousers styled up with a tighter top, or baggy jeans styled up with a little racer vest. I think styling baggy items with something tighter will offset the outfit and stop you from looking like you're being swamped by your clothing. Tip number 2, and this is one that I think is a bit of a controversial topic at the moment, and that is high-waisted items. Now I feel like I'm really going to show my age here by saying I am not one for low-waisted things. I'm not going back to the 90s and early noughties. I am not wearing low-strung jeans and what do they call them? Like the belly risers? Is that what they call them? I can't even remember, but that like proper nostalgic 90s, early noughties style where everything was really low, literally hung below your belly. No. Not for me. I find high-waisted items as a shorter girl are so flattering. So even if they do become an anti-trend, and even if Gen Z tell us that we're not cool, I don't care. I'm still going to be wearing high-waisted. Not only do I feel so confident in it because it really holds me in, I find it very flattering, but it also elongates your body. It elongates your legs because the waistband is a lot higher on your body. It makes you look a lot taller. So I find high-waisted items are really flattering. I am never going to be getting rid of my high-waisted jeans and high-waisted trousers because as a shorter girl, they are just so flattering on our silhouette. So I guess this is also just a tip to not always just blindly follow trends, but think about what is going to be really flattering and what suits you personally, what suits your style, and what really works for your wardrobe. And I find as a shorter girl, high-waisted items will always work on our silhouettes. Contrary to popular belief, you can wear midis and maxis. I love a midi dress. If you're not from around here, you might not know, but 99% of the dresses that are in my wardrobe are midi or maxi dresses. I find them so flattering, so easy to style, and really elegant. And talking about trends, one trend that I think as petite girls we really need to embrace, it's the mid-axi trend. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, every single midi skirt that I buy that isn't from the petite range ends up being mid-axi on me. So I'm very happy that that is a trend that is very in at the moment, very popular, and brands are deliberately doing, because it looks like I have deliberately embraced the trend and that I look really cool, really chic, when in actual fact the skirt's just a little bit too long for me. But I actually find midis and maxi dresses can be really flattering on our shorter frames. One thing I will say with maxi dresses is avoid the non-petite section if you are looking to get a maxi item, unless you want to look at getting it tailored. I do find tailoring is a great option if you're a petite girl. If you really like an item, maybe it's an investment piece, maybe it's something really classic that you're gonna keep in your wardrobe forever and you just can't find a petite alternative, I would definitely recommend looking at getting it tailored. But I do find maxi dresses can be so long if you haven't bought them from the petite section. Even when I wear heels, I can't get away with wearing maxi dresses from the regular section. But I do find that a lot of brands in their petite section do stock a great range of maxis, but I also just love midis. I love it when there's just a little bit of ankle showing. I find that a really flattering silhouette. I think it elongates your legs, it makes you look a lot taller. And if you are styling up a maxi skirt, follow rule number 1, which is to style it with something a bit tighter on top. Obviously, even though maxi skirts aren't exactly a loose item, they are a bit more, there's like a lot of material there, they're a bit more kind of covering, so go for something a little bit more tighter fitted, maybe a little bit more skin on show on top, just to kind of like balance that look out. I also find if you are looking into investing in maxis and midi skirts, side slits are your friend. I love a side slit. I find it so flattering on our silhouette, and I think it's a really nice way just to show a little bit of extra skin without it being too much. It just adds that pop of leg, it just shows there is a gorgeous figure underneath that, and I think it's a really flattering way to embrace the midi maxi trend. Now let's talk about footwear. Footwear is so important when you're a petite girl, because different styles can really make a difference to how tall or short you look. Now, if there is one piece of advice I can give you when it comes to footwear, is avoid straps around the ankle. Anything that's got a buckle or a tie around the ankle will really shorten the look of your leg. I actually found out recently that any models who are under 5'9" are not allowed to wear shoes with a strap around their ankle to any auditions, because they just will shrink the model and make them look a lot shorter. And obviously in the modeling industry, the key is to look as tall as possible. So I thought that was so interesting, that it's not just a theory, like it's not just something that I find with shorter girls, but no matter what height you are, because let's be honest, 5'9" is very tall. Even if you are 5'9", it will make your legs look shorter, and it will be a lot less flattering than something that has an open ankle and allows your leg to elongate into your ankle. I find that a really flattering look. I also find that as a shorter girl, chunky shoes are so flattering on us. They again elongate your legs, they make your legs look really slim and long, which I am so about, because that is not what my legs naturally are. In the summer, that's chunky sandals. In the winter, it's chunky trainers or chunky boots. I love how they look, whether that's Balenciagas, big chunky boots like Prada style boots, or we have the Chanel dad sandal trend in the summer. I absolutely love them for my petite frame. It really is an advantage being short sometimes, because the chunky shoe trend is one that we can really embrace. I don't know about you, but I have very small feet. I'm a size 3.5, so wearing chunky shoes is very easy for me because it doesn't matter if my feet look a little bit bigger than they are, because that probably just balances out and actually looks like I have normal sized feet. So it's a great trend to jump on if you are a shorter girl. If you're like me, you have little feet, because it really is so flattering on our silhouettes, and it's a great way to make yourself look taller. Now, if there is one thing you will probably so bored of hearing me say if you are from around this channel, and that is belting. I love cinching in a waist. As a shorter girl, I find that smock dresses do not suit me at all. They just go straight up and straight down, and again, make me look like I've got something out of my mum's wardrobe. But adding a belt to a smock dress, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. It is a great way to not only pull up the length of the dress, but also just cinch in your waist and really show off your figure, show the fact that there is a lovely figure underneath that dress, really bring attention to the small waist, and then it will flow out over your hips. And I think that hourglass figure is so flattering. I also love styling like a cinched in waisted dress with chunky boots. I think that's a great combo and a really great way to make you look taller. It's definitely a style that I follow a lot, and it's definitely a flattering style for us shorter girls. Now, it's not just clothing that can make a big difference as a shorter girl. Even as far as going as our hair or our jewellery can really affect how tall we look, how we make an outfit look, and how it styles up. I personally have had quite long hair for a really long time, and I basically just realised that it didn't suit me as a shorter girl. I find that as smaller humans, it can look quite overwhelming having a lot of hair flowing over your shoulders, down your chest, and I can find that can kind of like detract from your outfit and make you look even smaller than you are. So a couple of months ago, I went for it. I got a lob and I am loving it. This shorter length I think really suits me. I've had so many compliments on it, which thank you so much for all of the love on my hair, and I'm really loving it because I just think it suits me so much better. It makes me look a little bit more average sized, and I think it makes me look a bit more mature and a bit more my age, which I really like. I do find that sometimes having longer hair can kind of look like you're hiding behind your hair a little bit, and as a shorter girl, that's the last thing you want to do. You want to look like your shoulders are a bit broader. You want to be able to sit tall, stand tall, make yourself look taller than you are. So if you're someone who is a shorter girl like me and you've been considering getting a bit of a chop, I would definitely recommend it. I think shorter hair on us petite girls is so flattering. And when it comes to jewellery, I think it's really easy to go a bit OTT with your jewellery. Try to style things up, layering items. I know that layering jewellery is so big at the moment, but I find as a shorter girl I have to be very careful how I layer my jewellery. I like to stick to things that are really elegant, really delicate, and are quite small. Both these necklaces that I have on are quite small in the grand scheme of necklaces, but I do find that anything more than this can start to look a little bit much on me, can start to overwhelm my chest, and that's the last thing I want to do. So when it comes to your jewellery, try and keep it as minimal, as timeless and classic as possible, as well as keeping it really dainty so that it suits you really well. Now, one thing that I do find so funny about how we perceive things online is whenever people buy bags recommended by me, I've had quite a few occasions where people have said that the bag arrived and it was smaller than they expected it to be, and that is because I am just a small person, so I find I make bags look bigger than they actually are. So the next tip that I would say is to stick to smaller bags. Mini bags, bucket bags, crossbody bags, little handbags are so flattering for us. I do find that bigger handbags can look quite overwhelming. I find that taller girls can get away with a lot more different styles of handbags, or actually maybe taller girls can't get away with getting little handbags like we can, and I know that mini bags are such a big trend at the moment, so let's make the most of that trend and really embrace it, so that not only do we just look like we are doing it because we're short, but actually because we're really trendy people. But I do think going for a smaller bag is a lot more flattering on us, and it kind of balances out so that we don't look like we're being swamped by a handbag. It looks like it's all in proportion and that we look like a normal human size. Now when it comes to necklines, there is a very particular style that I always go on about here on my channel, which you'll be very familiar with, and that is sweetheart or square necklines. I find them really, really flattering on us as petite girls because they just open out your chest. Not only am I quite a shorter girl, but I personally have quite small shoulders. They're quite slopey, they're quite droopy, and so I need all the help I can get to make them look a little bit more open, a little bit broader, and make me look taller. So I find this kind of sweetheart neckline or a square neckline is a great way to do that. It's so interesting how just different cuts can make such a huge difference to your appearance, your figure, your silhouette, and I definitely think as a shorter girl, go for square or sweetheart necklines because you're going to find them so much more flattering on your figure. And the last tip that I have for today is talking all about colour. Colour blocking is a big trend at the moment. I am definitely embracing it as a shorter girl. I find going for monochromatic looks that are all one colour or one tone is so flattering. It pulls the eye up and really elongates your figure, your silhouette. It makes it look like everything is flowing into one look, and it's so flattering. So whether that's an all white look, an all black look, neutrals or blue, whatever color is that suits you, I would definitely recommend looking into the color blocking trend. So let's make the most of another trend that is definitely well suited for us shorter girls by trying to match your colors in your wardrobe a little bit more. As I said, it really pulls the eye up from your toe to your head and makes you look so much taller than you actually are. So those are my petite style tips, my hacks, my guide to petite dressing. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you've taken away a few little nuggets of information. Maybe there was a few things in there that you didn't realize that you were doing, maybe mistakes that you've been making that make you look a little bit shorter. Hopefully you'll be able to rectify them and all your outfits now will make you look 6 foot tall. But I really hope you did enjoy this video, guys. Please be sure to give it a thumbs up if you did, and I would absolutely love it if you're new around here to hit that subscribe button. We've got so much petite styling, petite fashion and lifestyle content going on over here, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of that, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.